Well, we are at the airport again, and it's busy on this Monday morning. Look at this. Busy, 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 busy. Busy airport Monday morning. You know, for a Sunday night, it wasn't too bad. I had about 200 or so on by 2 o'clock. Or so, and now I had to run to the airport, so 250. That's okay for a Sunday night. That's just fine. Apparently we had a full moon and an eclipse. I think the eclipse was at just after 8 o'clock, and I did have a couple of fares that were a little bit loopy, but you often get fares that are a little bit loopy anyway, no matter what the moon's doing. But it's good luck for me very often with the full moon, so I think my luck was pretty good. I had some long trips, longish trips, so I'm not complaining. Take it back into town, maybe get another short trip or two, and then park it. And I'll be back tomorrow for some more, unless of course something very memorable happens between now and it's 4:23 and 6. I'm dropping off at the Jubilee Hospital, or should I say I just did drop off at the Jubilee Hospital. I'm done. The time is now 5:52. I got enough time to get back to the gas station and fuel up and park this thing without washing it, because I think it's going to rain and I don't think I have a day driver on today. And get past the emergency here. Anyways, I just dropped off a customer. Tonight I did just a little over 200. And that does not conclude the $85 I'm owed for drug runs that I made tonight. She says she's going to get her paycheck on Thursday and then she can pay me. It's terrible. So I'll get paid on Thursday for that. I would have rather, yeah. She gets paid on Thursday. What can I say? Not much else to talk about, except that on the Sunday night shift, I think it was my second or third call, I was sent to a restaurant to pick somebody up. So I called the phone number, and at the restaurant, the girl on the phone said, "They should be right out." Okay, so I waited 10 minutes, and I waited a little longer. I waited about 12 minutes, 13 minutes. And I called up and said, am I at the right restaurant here? Because I'm still waiting outside for the customer. What's up with them? And she said, oh yeah, no, you're at the right place. But the football game is almost over, and they keep saying it's 30 seconds till it's over. It's like, are you kidding me? Why didn't these people call for a cab after the game was over rather than before it's over? Because they can play a few seconds and then spend a lot of time in between, and then play a few seconds and spend a lot of time in between and play a few seconds, and the freaking game can go on forever. Which is what it did. I think I waited 25 minutes But I shut the I hung up the MDT, or should I say I canceled the call on the MDT should another call come up for me. And one did, but it was really far away, and it was just a minute before the people came out of the restaurant. But that's a lot of nerve, don't you think? To call a cab when you're not ready to leave because you're watching the end of some stupid sports event. I'm tired. I'm very tired. I'll be back tomorrow, I guess. It's 1:43 a.m. 1:44 a.m. Sorry, and this is the second time. It's Tuesday night, and this is the second time I've had this Korean couple. They're about my age. And he was drinking, she seemed to be sober. And they went downtown to this Korean restaurant. I think it's his restaurant. And they went down there to pick up some bottles and bring them back home and continue drinking. Very good. I can barely understand a word he's saying, but it's all good. It's all good. All good, all good. So I'll be back in about 4 hours and let you know how the whole night went. Talk to you sooner. Oh, chaos prevails. Chaos prevails. Let me out of here. You let me out of here. Crap. Oh, this is ridiculous. Bullshit setup. Where people have to double park and then block everybody. That's now the Wednesday morning at 4:19 a.m. It was a sleepy one for me. I was trying to watch a video about 4 times. And I kept falling asleep watching this video. And I'd get a call and I'd go back to the parking lot and start watching this video and fall asleep. And then I'd get another call about half an hour later after the video had finished playing. And of course I slept through it. And I went and picked up another call and slept through it again after getting back to the parking lot and so on. And this time I was the last customer I had trouble seeing at all, and I was it was scary. I wasn't seeing the road properly, and it's like, okay, I got the guy to where he was going. I found a nearby parking lot and pulled into it, and there was Wi-Fi in this parking lot. And I started to watch that video again, started to fall asleep, and beep, I got sent on another call. Fortunately, I was only a couple blocks away from a drive-through coffee place. It was a 24-hour Tim Hortons, and I did something I haven't done in quite a long time. I went through the drive-through and got myself a black coffee so that I could get to this guy's address, pick him up, and bring him out to the airport. Now I taste coffee. Anyways, now I'm awake, and now I can see the road, and hopefully you can see it too. It's raining. It's been raining all night. It might even rain all day. I've got, I don't know, about 250 on, maybe a little more. Not too terrible. The night was quite steady when it was raining earlier, but the morning hours were quiet, and this is why I went to sleep a few times. Yeah, 2 more nights to go after this one. The time is now 5:55. It is the Thursday morning. I just dropped off my last fare. It was a good one. Well, it was $20, and I got a grand total of about 305 on approximately, something like that. I've done well. I've done well enough. I am tired. I spent the last, well, I had been asleep a couple times already, and the last time I was awakened, I was really hard to get me to wake up. And now I just gotta go spray the car with some water, make it look like I washed it, soak the mats, make it look like I scrubbed them, and that's it. Drop it off. Did I say I'm tired? Yeah. It was busy with a lot of short trips at the beginning of the night. It was people buying stuff at Walmart and bringing it home because people got their welfare checks. It was Welfare Wednesday. There's a lot of welfare. A lot of short trips. Then I scored with a couple of longer ones. I had one that went out to Happy Valley from the vicinity of Uptown where I usually work, and I had another one that went out to Brock Avenue from there. So that was good, a couple of good fares. And aside from that, I was kept busy except for those 2 hours that I slept, and they were 2 separate hours at 2 separate times. I took this guy to work right now, so it's enough. Yeah. Did I say I'm tired? Yeah, okay. I'll be back tomorrow. Well, it's now 12:56, almost 1 o'clock in the morning on Friday morning. And what's going on here is that I've had a pretty slow night. Very slow, as a matter of fact. Dead night. Oncoming traffic, can't be having the high beams on, but with the high beams you can see the road, right? Well, it's the same for me. This car has the worst headlights you can imagine, so you need the headlights just to see the road. It was a slow night. I think I had 80 or 90 bucks on before this last one, or was it 75? I don't know. It's been shitty. The last call before this one was a no load. Oh no, there was a no load, but then I had one that was okay. So 75, let's say 85. Anyways, this last one put me into the position where I might be actually making some money rather than being in like under, yeah. And so this was a scary one because I got sent to a convenience store, and then I got to the convenience store, and there was this guy sitting on the sidewalk in front of the convenience store, and he gets in and he says, "Langford." Okay. Whereabouts in Langford? Oh, he says, you know, just go to Langford. And then he falls asleep. And we go a little ways out towards Langford, and then I wake him up. I said, okay, so are we going up towards Veterans, or are we going up towards, Old Island Highway, or where are we going? He says, Wishart. Okay, Wishart. I can do Wishart. No problem. So past the casino and out that way. He says, yeah, you know, past a couple of plazas, and I'll tell you when to stop. And he falls asleep again. So we get on to all the way out here, and here is Souk Road. We get out here, and I turn onto Machosen Road, and I said, okay, well, we're coming up on it now. And I turn right on Wishart here, and he says, yep. And he says, stop here. Oh, no, my bad. Keep going. Stop right here. And how much do I owe you? $26.80. He gives me $30, and he wants $1.50 back in change. Great. Fantastic. Not the best of tips, but I got him there, and I got paid. So that's all right. Now, somebody's been texting me while I've been shooting this clip, so I'm going to have to find out what that text is about. I will keep you posted in about 5 hours' time how the rest of the night's going to go. I might be starting to make a profit already. Now, to pull into this gas station and read these texts and find out what the hell is going on. All right, 6:05 in the morning. It got busier after after the last segment. It was more steady in the morning hours. It took me until about 2 o'clock to have my lease on, which was $115 or so. And I ended up doing $220. So from like 2 o'clock till 6, I made another $100, which is better than $115 from 6:30 till 2. It wasn't great, but it was better. Especially if you consider I was doing one trip an hour before midnight, and the average was about $10. So yeah, no, I had about $70 on, $75 on by midnight, which is just not good. So considering that I had $75 at the halfway mark, and that I ended up having $220 at the end, it turned out, I guess, better than what it could have turned out as. I had to do a drug run for which I didn't get paid. I took her downtown, she got drugs. Now she owes me some more money. Yeah, she pays some off, she owes me more after that. She pays some off, then she takes a few rides, she owes me some more. She pays me off a little bit, and then she pays, it's nickel and diming. Well, time to fuel up and begin my weekend right about here. Hope yours is better than mine.